Welcome to the Mental Health Second Brain, the all-in-one Notion template where you can work on your past, manage your present, and design your future. This is a walk through this template. The button New Daily Check-in takes you to this page, the Daily Check-in, and opens up the most relevant journals for your day. The mood of the day, how did you feel, what came up, how did you sleep, and you can choose a journal to fill out. This is the one point where you always come back, where you always check in daily. The weekly check-in and the monthly check-ins are, well, for exactly that reason. And there are also other reviews, like if you're running a business, you're thinking in quarters or in yearly check-ins, for example. Underneath you find the resources that you might need, for example, for the mental health issues that you experience. The panic buttons are meant for those moments where you need help right now, immediately. Be it bullying, PTSD, anxiety attack, gaslighting, and depressive episodes. These are, well, the issues that I experienced by myself. That's why I just took these as an example. Please feel free to copy and adjust for yourself. The bullying sections. This is the bullying section where you can log a panic attack. These are the details: what happened, what came up, which fear, what stress symptoms, and what helped me, and when did it happen. And you also have a crisis management plan, which you should design to what you need, adjust it to what you need. And you might have goals related to bullying, for example, overcoming this emotional impact, or changing work if you experience bullying at work, for example. These goals result in tasks. Maybe you go also to a therapy where you can here have a session log of all your therapy sessions, and these are all your resources attached to bullying. This is the dashboard of the mental health second brain, and it is connected with the top three goals are connected with the goal tracker. The habit tracker is connected with the actions, and the tasks for today is also connected with the actions. I show you some pages within the mental health second brain so we can dive deeper. If you click on the button here, New Daily Check-in, it will open up various pages and you're taken to the Daily Check-in. The Daily Check-in is connected with the Journal Hub, with the Mood Tracker, and with the Sleep Tracker. These are the most important data you want to have on a daily basis for your mental health. So let's dive in deeper. The Journal Hub is also connected with a daily check-in, but maybe you want to have a review or make a deep dive into one specific topic, so you go to the Journal Hub. Everything can be sorted by date, by category. Here the journal tracker displays how many journaling entries you already have. Sometimes you have very special days to remember. You have a calendar view, something by word count, sorted by word count. And if you go here and want a new one, a new journal, you can find some inspiration here, and everything will end up in the journal entries, or also the reviews will end up here in all reviews. You can see also which journal entries are connected to the check-in database. As I already said, sometimes you want to journal about various things. This is the mood tracker section where you can track your various moods you were feeling during a day, and I already have a kind of emotional insights hub where you can track how often you are in a specific mood or feeling, or some most common stress signs you can find here. And here is the emotional collection. I already inserted a lot of stress signs and symptoms or moods and feelings, but please add yours. Feel free. The sleep tracker is also the section that is tied to the daily check-in. That's why I wrote here a reminder. If you just want to add new sleep entry or new journal, and maybe you did not fill out your daily check-in, you should do this first. But nonetheless, you can also review your sleep here just without checking in. This is the overview of all sleep entries. Maybe you did a dream journal that you can find here, and this is the sleep time quality and whatever may be insightful for you. And also, if it is connected to the check-in database, you can find it related here. And the sleep quality adds up to an average, just like the sleep interruption adds up to an average as well. It is also connected with the mood tracker, so you can insert a lot of things also here in this database. This is the therapy tracker, which is also part of the work on your past section. Maybe you go to therapy and maybe you have some therapy goals that you want to achieve. And out of these goals, there are some tasks that you have to do, or maybe your therapist gave you kind of homework. You can write it down here. Maybe you want to prepare something for the next session. You just write it down here. Maybe it's before a session or after a session. And this is a reflection of how did the session go. And it also counts all sessions that you had during a month. And it gives you a quick reference to the network, to the persons, to your therapists. This is the Manage Your Present section, and this is the physical health page. Here you can find all workouts, macro workouts, yoga sessions, and all sessions that you did. This is giving you an overview. These workouts or yoga sessions have a focus on mental health. I know when you're in a depressive episode, you don't have the strength to go on a 60-minute workout, but maybe with the convict conditioning, you can Google it and you can find YouTube videos. This is kind of 15-20 minute workouts, which is not very stressful. You don't need anything for it, just you and your body, which is very easy to do. And also on this dashboard, you can find your daily meal plan or also your AI meal plans. This is the AI Meals and Move section, how I called it, and David did it for me. I am not a specialist for AI or neither nutritionist or personal trainer, so this is his expertise, and you can always generate a meal plan or a new yoga session, micro workout, or a general workout to fit your needs. This is the nutrition section, and you can have a daily meal plan, also a 4-week meal overview, and yeah, you can connect it with other recipes you have in this database. If you scroll down here, you find the meals, the ingredients, and the connection to the meal plan. Yeah, these are the supplements. If you see it with a small warning, it's a supplement that is very important for mental health, and you can track them also here in the micronutrients. There's a small database for the most important stores where you buy your food. This is a quick overview what you have to try, what recipe, what you did try, and what turned out to be your favorite. So this is the overview with the ingredients, which are from another database you find down here. So you can sort them by calories or by price, and you can see the fat, the carb, the protein, the sugar, the price, which is here from Germany, and where to buy it. Just add yours to make it more personalized, more suitable for you. Maybe you also have to take some medicine, so you can track this in the medication tracker. This is the daily medication. Maybe you have a morning intake, a noon intake, or a night intake. You just click on the button and it goes right into here. This is intake 3 of 3. This is the noon intake. This also another noon intake. So this is a daily intake. Just choose which one suits best for you. These are the side effects of the medications that you have to take. This is the medication list, but you can switch also to all medications. Sometimes you only occasionally need medications, or sometimes you stopped also medications. So you can all find it here, and you can add new medication, new side effect here as well. These are your therapists where you can get your prescriptions. And you can find the prescription overview down here, and sometimes you have to undergo medical tests or surgeries, and you can track them here. How often, if you have to pay for them, or if your medical insurance pays for it, and it gives you also a reminder. This is the relationship part of the mental health second brain, and it's also a part of the manage your present, because relationships are, well, very important for us. And it's not only for your relationship to others, which your beloved ones, and you have to think of date nights, or also the business, and you go to various events, and maybe you want to take people with you or meet with people there, but it's also your personalities, because you are a different person as a mother as you are in business, or you also work with your future self, and you have a special imagination of this, so you can express it here, how your future self should be, your future Jay. But you also have an inner world, just like the inner child or whatever. You can express it here in the inner world. Maybe you've heard of the concept of love languages. You can attach love languages to the people and to your network. Here you can just add people, the most important data about them, and you connect how they want to appreciate it, how they want to be loved more. Well, depends on what kind of relation they have to you. And this is also a gift and wish list tracker um, for the holiday seasons or for birthdays. You just add it, and you can you have a budget and you have a progress, for example, of the price, for whom it is, where you can buy it, and yeah, you can track all this in the gifts and wish list section. This is part of the future. This is the vision builder, and you can read the instructions here. This is, well, whatever life area you want to put here, you just insert it here. This is your purpose. First, you define your purpose in life, your very, very purpose in life. Why do you live? What do you want to achieve? And this is, for me, I like to live an authentic life that truly feels like mine. And I have defined various visions that you can find here. And these are my areas of life: physical health, mental health, spirituality, financial, relationships, whatever you name it. And then you can add a new vision for financial goals, for example, new vision, mental health goals, new vision, physical health goals, new vision, and so on. So this is usually what you want to do at the very end of each year or at the new beginning of a year. So here you can see the full vision board, or just the life areas, or also in a horizontal way adjusted to what you really need, what feels good to you. Another part of the future area is a skill tracker, because if you want to shape your future personality, my future Jay, you might need certain skills, and you want to go in 30 minutes for 30 days. And yeah, you could break it down here every day. The goal, for example, is communicate better, and you have different skills. For example, learning Python or communicate better, whatever it is, it has certain milestones, because there are various topics that are, and every day maybe another topic. There are resources you can reference to, you can insert here, and maybe there are also meetings that where you can improve your skills or where you can learn. And there's also a skill tracker, which is the period of learning, the time slot, your progress, what you already completed, for which personality it is. For me, it's, for example, my business J. I need it for business, and this is the other skill, to communicate better. And this is, for example, the peer. I'm learning it together with Frida. Our actions shape our future. So this is why actions is part of the future section. And you can find in here a habit tracker, just like weekly, a calendar, or whatever, all habits that meditate, workout, cold shower, have you read something, just add them here by clicking on a button, or click on new, and you can see it's ongoing, and just click on it if you did a workout, for example, today. Here you can find the tasks which are due soon, or also a task overview, and also the practices that you need to come down. Maybe you want to turn a practice into a habit. You can do it here. It is connected also as well here. Here you can find all tasks. You just click on new and you add a new task. You give it a start date, an end date. If you start doing the task, you click on start log, and if you ended the task, you click on end log, and it will calculate the time. Or if it is overdue, for example, then it turns out red because I haven't started or finished anything. How often do you need it to do? Maybe some tasks you have to do weekly, daily, bi-weekly, whatever. Bullying is part of the panic room, and every part of the panic room is designed the same way like bullying, and I only included the issues that I personally experienced. So this is the panic log detail. It's what happened, what fear was triggered, what were the symptoms my body gave me, and what made me come down, and when did it happen. So here you can always track what happens if something happens, and it will give you an overview. The crisis management plan is an example of what helps in the situation, or when you shortly after you experienced the situation. For example, you remove yourself from the situation, you ground yourself maybe with a 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique, whatever. Please adjust it to your needs. This is just an example what worked for me. Maybe you also have goals. You want to overcome the emotional impact of bullying, for example, and this results into a task. This is, you have to practice assertive communication, and it is the area is mental health, and there is no progress because you did not start the task. But there are some milestones. For example, you want to heal and reclaim your self-worth. You want to set boundaries with your bullies, or you want to build resilience. So every goal also comes with a milestone. These are the resources that you can choose. These are tied to bullying, and these is an overview of your therapy sessions. And underneath you find the practices. Please feel free to add your own practices that work for you. So this is the Mental Health Second Brain. If you still have questions, please feel free to ask, and drop me a line, give me a review, and if there's still something missing, just let me know and text me. Thank you so much, and hope this works for you just like it worked for me.